We're gonna be doing a nostalgia case. Roll it. All right, Boondock Saints. This kind of came out in an era where a lot of good indie movies are being made, being the late '90s, and this kind of has that cool, a lot of dialogue, that violence, that ultra violence, and that cool kind of modern dialogue, and how it's mainly focused on the characters and dialogue instead of the big scale blockbuster things. It's about two brothers, Irish brothers in Boston, and they kind of become vigilantes and do these cool, like, religious chants before they kill people that are doing bad things, and start to kill these horrible, criminals and drug dealers around Boston. And they're the Boondock Saints. They are the saints for the city. They are helping horrible, Russian mob guys and Italian mob guys out. And I don't know the actors' names, but I'm pretty sure some of them are on Walking Dead. And they get arrested for killing a bad guy and stuff in this, and they admit to it. They're like, it was self-defense and stuff. So then the police let them go, and they start to form this relationship with the police boss, Willem Dafoe, and the Willem Dafoe character. It was so interesting. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was like, there's a lot of cool, like, the way the scenes are kind of structured and how they're telling the story of how, like, so what happens is, this happens like 5 times in the movie. Willem Dafoe's character arrives at a crime scene, and he tries to describe what happens, and then we see what actually happens, and it's so mind-blowing about how these crime scenes happen and how these guys do these cool action shit, and they're even making fun of it. They're like, you see this on bad TV. The guys go out of the vents and with ropes, and then shoot people hanging from the ropes, and shoot the bad guys hanging out the ropes. He said, you see this in bad TV. Like, it's so, like, cool, creative, and I really messed with it. And yeah, dude, the Boondock Saints was so cool. My camera battery is gonna die in like 30 seconds, so I'll be back in a minute. Oopsie daisy, guys. Testing, mic check. All right, yeah. So overall, Boondock Saints, worth your time. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon Prime, which is where I watched it. I watched that, like, cool sleepover thing with the bros. It's definitely a movie for the boys and the girls at the sleepovers. If you want to watch something fun, cool, action-packed, but you really care about the characters a lot. The Italian mob character helps them out towards the end of the film. I'll find his name right now, but you were very emotionally attached to him. And he was a cool guy. He was funny. Like, yeah, I'll find him right now. Yeah, here he is. Yeah. Rocco. Yeah, Rocco. And he's a henchman of the Yakavetta clan until, Papa Joe sets him up to be killed. And then, the McManus brothers, which are the two Boondock Saints, what they do is they become very, like, helpful. They become very helpful to this guy. He's kind of an ex-mobster, and he kind of helps him out, and they become very good people together and attack, all this stuff. There's such good character dynamic, and the dialogue, so there's so much chemistry between the actors, Detective Greenlee and FBI agent as Paul Smecker, the Willem Dafoe character. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun going on, and, Connor's, frequent references to, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and Charles Bronson are hilarious. And I just watched a John Wayne movie, Hondo, which was pretty good. Seemed a bit cliche, but I mean, it came out around the times Westerns were at its height, 1953, so, yeah, it was cool. So, yeah. This is, in the director's story behind this, is kind of a rags to riches story. Miramax Films won a bidding war to buy the Boondock Saints scripts, and he offered $450,000 to the director to write and direct it, and he made a lot of money. And then, when it came out, it didn't make a lot of money, but he made like a deal with Blockbuster Studios to do a cool distribution deal in like 2006, so that made a lot of movie, and word of mouth really put this movie on the map. So in terms of a filmmaking standpoint, this could be learned from. So yeah, oh man, this movie's such a, I've rewatched this about 5 times, and it's from 1999. Definitely worth the time. If you like those like kind of if you like The Matrix, if you like Blade, if you like The Dark Knight, you will love this. This is a cool, original superhero vigilante, cool, fun thing. They're not wearing no masks. They're just 2 guys, and it's very cool. It's not completely realistic, but the cool rock and roll soundtrack and the punk and the cool like rock soundtrack is so much fun to watch. And overall, the Boondock Saints is like one of my favorite superhero movies, and movies about heroes and vigilantes, and one of those cool crime movies. Definitely check it out. That's all I got for you guys today. The Mike Media Empire. Mike Media Incorporated.